Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today, we're going to get you clarity on what your person has been realizing about you and this connection. So this can be your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush. What are they truly realizing over this time period that you have been connecting? Now, this is going to be very useful, especially if you are a little bit in the dark about this. Maybe you've been going through some challenges. Maybe there's been some obstacles along the path. Some of you are even in some form of separation, either temporary or it's been a little bit of time, and you just need that clarity to see, have they realized anything in your absence, especially if there has been that stepping back, right? So we're going to go in deep and see what this person is truly thinking and feeling and realizing. So if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Welcome. It is so wonderful to have you here. Make sure you do hit that subscribe and join this incredible community. We really are a family. And as you get active in the comment section, you will also see that everybody, including me, is here to support you. Sometimes it can feel a little bit lonely on this journey. So just know that you have a safe space here to share your thoughts and feelings and to come to just feel understood. Okay, so I have 3 options here for you. You can use each of these cards and the energy that you feel from them to see which reading you wish to choose. We will also be giving each of these groups zodiac signs. Okay, so many people do ask, do I go for my zodiac sign or my partner's zodiac sign? And my answer to that is you can do one or both. Right? So there's many different ways. There is no wrong way. You follow your intuition. If you feel that you want to only see the zodiac sign of your partner, you can do that. If you feel that you want both perspectives, your zodiac sign as well as theirs, you can do that as well. And you can even take all of the readings and take the messages that resonate. So it's really up to your journey and your intuition. So do be gentle with yourself and know that this is a general reading. So not everything is going to resonate. But if you're at that point where you really just want clarity, personally, uniquely to your situation, that's when I recommend that you do have the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers this because I just love seeing you on video call. I love connecting with my clients. I have the best clients in the world. It's literally an honor. You know who you guys are. It's an honor to be with you. And I love seeing your beautiful faces. And I feel that it is very powerful, healing, and transformational because Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. Now, if you're not ready for that, I can also do video recorded readings where I record the reading and I send it to you and you will have that forever. If you do the live reading, we can also record that and you will have that forever as well. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. Okay, so go ahead and take a deep breath. Let's look at each of these groups and then we will do the zodiac signs. So for group number 1, we have the Sun. Group number 2, we have the Magician. And group number 3, we have the Page of Emotions. Okay, now we are going to go ahead and choose zodiac signs for each group. If you don't like that, you can go ahead to the timestamps in the box below and go to the group that you've chosen. Everything is timestamped, including zodiac signs. Okay, so what do we have here for group number 1? We have Taurus, Gemini, Aries, and Aquarius. For group number 2, we have Scorpio, we have Pisces, We have Capricorn. And we have Cancer. For group number 3, we have Libra, Leo, Virgo, and Sagittarius. All right, so go ahead and choose your group, and we'll get started here with group number 1. Group number 1 that chose the Sun, as well as Taurus, Gemini, Aries, and Aquarius. Let's see, what has your person realized about you? And stay with me until the end of the reading, because you will also get the opportunity to ask Spirit any question about this connection, and you will get an answer. Okay, so we're going to start off here with oracle cards, then we will do tarot. What have they realized about this connection? What have they realized about you and this connection for group 1, Spirit? Let's see what we have. Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. Ghost lands. Surrendering to the journey, release control. Okay. So I feel that this person's energy towards you right now is very kind of sad, lost, and lonely. Okay. For some of you, there may be some sort of stillness, some sort of silence or separation between the two of you at this time. And it feels like the reason for this is because there may have been a lot of drama. And when I say that, I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that more in like emotional intensity. You know, when sometimes you're going through a phase in your relationship where the emotions are coming through very intensely. There's just a lot of intense emotion. Sometimes there needs to be a space created there for things to just kind of die down, right? Things to kind of come back into some sort of a peaceful place, because people need that calmness to return. I almost feel like this person is realizing that whatever happened between the two of you, whatever they did, however they acted, or the things that they said really came from those very heightened emotions, right? They weren't being calm. They weren't focused on love. You know, they might have acted out of their ego. They may have acted out of a need to control the situation. So this is why I feel like there's definitely something very big that may have happened here. It could, like I said, it could have been one big fight, one big falling out, you know, one big disagreement, or something that has been building up to that over time, and the emotions just became so big, right? And I feel for many of you that might be because there's some sort of external factor involved as well. Like this emotional intensity may have been triggered by some sort of external situation for some of you, either a third party situation or some sort of place where you or your person or both of you are kind of stuck in a ghost land where you're just not able to move forward. Okay, I'm getting an energy from ghost lands that for some of you, not everyone, that's part of the problem. There's something that one or both of you are stuck in when it comes to the past. It could be a past relationship. It could be a current relationship that is kind of on its way out. It could be a third party situation that hasn't ended yet, but needs to end, but is feeling like it is haunting you, right? These ghost lands, there's something here about being haunted by the past, being haunted by the ghost of something or someone. Okay. And that is why I feel like this person is realizing that right now, maybe the best thing to do is to not take action. It's to be still, to bring back some sort of calmness to this connection. Let things just be. Let's be a little bit silent right now because maybe the words were hurting too much. Maybe the actions were hurting too much. Maybe it's time to just kind of surrender to the moment and not try to control things. I feel like for those of you who there is some sort of an outside situation, an external thing, and again, it doesn't have to just be a third party. It could be any external situation. Maybe this person was trying to control that. Maybe you were trying to control. Maybe both of you were trying to exert some sort of control to get the outcome or the result that you want, and then it just kind of blew up from there. So I feel like when you look at the surrendering energy in terms of what this person has realized, the surrendering, the non-action, it's almost like they're realizing that right now, let's just let things be. We don't want to ruin the love that we have. We need to not focus on the problems and the obstacles and the crappy things that have gone on. And instead, let's be just still. Let's just be quiet and let's just focus on the love, because it's the love that's underneath all of this, right? It's the love that is the foundation of this. Look for the good attributes in each and every person. So it's almost like if you have fought, if things have become negative, if things have become heated, it's time to be quiet and focus on the good, as Abraham Hicks says, the positive aspects. So I feel like this person is realizing right now that it's really important for them to focus on the positive things that you do have, that you do share, the positive aspects of the relationship, the connection, the love, and the positive aspects of you. And I think they're hoping that you would also focus on the positive aspects of them, okay, moving forward at this time as you guys kind of come back together. There's a journey here because we're also getting this boat in the water and we're also getting water here. So whenever I see that, I just feel definitely emotional energy, right? Watery energy, cups energy. There's a lot of emotions at play here for sure. Both of you are very much feeling the emotions, but both of you, if you look at this light, you're looking for the light that's going to lead the way forward, right? Sometimes it can feel dark right now. So both of you are looking for that light, for that kind of guiding sense of okay, what is next here? But I feel like because there is a boat on the water, and here we have this figure, kind of on the water as well, that there's definitely a journey. This is not over. Whatever is going on, this is not over between the two of you, but it is definitely a journey. And I feel like this ghost lands is also a journey. You may have to take this journey through whatever is haunting you, whatever may be holding you back, whatever may be, getting in the way, of what you want, right? Getting in the way of the results that you are seeking. And I feel like that is also part of the journey, right? Going through on the boat through these waters, navigating these difficult waters, looking for that guiding light, also navigating through that ghost land energy, right? And that's also kind of like a space, right? It's a space that you have to navigate through in order to get to the other side of what it is that you truly want. Wow. Okay. So I feel like this person is realizing that these are the kinds of things that need to happen right now, right? There needs to be some sort of peace, calmness, and a refocusing of your energy back on what is positive and what it is that you truly both do love about each other. Okay, that's beautiful. So let's see, let's go deeper. What else have they realized about group one? So we have the Knight of Coins or Pentacles. Beautiful. Lovers. See, I told you there is definitely an energy of beauty, connection, love. Look at this focus on love with the Lovers coming through again right below that. I think that's really important and beautiful. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so now we have two Knights coming up here. Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. And we have, the Seven of Swords. So see, this is why I'm wondering, is there an external energy here? Is there some sort of third-party secrecy or something going on around that? I'm committed to someone else because they don't challenge me. Wow. Wow. Let me go. You deserve all the good things in this world. And right now I am not in a space to give you the type of connection you deserve. Live your life and let me go. Okay. So for some of you, okay, this is not for everybody. If you are separated at this time or you've had to step back, there's a silence between the two of you. For some of you, that might be because this person is not currently available to be with you, okay? With that Seven of Swords, with this, I've committed to someone else, let me go. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like Spirit is saying you are worth so much more than that, okay? If you are currently in love with or in a situationship with or in some sort of very difficult, situation with someone who is not available to be with you, they have to lie or hide you. They cannot even openly be with you in their life, even though there is a lot of love. Like there could be a lot of love, right? But right now they're not physically able to be with you. I think that is Spirit saying for some of you, it's better, like even though this person is in the process of realizing what they want to do, they are going through these ghost lands, give them that time of non-action. Don't take action towards them. Give them the space to come to a decision, okay? Do they want to have you in their life in a real way, publicly and real? Or do they want to stay in the ghost lands of whatever they're stuck in right now, whether it's a third-party situation, okay? Because I feel like Spirit is saying you deserve better than to be in somebody's shadows, okay? That's for some of you. For those of you who this is not a third-party situation, this person has definitely realized how much they love you. They know this, okay? But there is something with the Seven of Swords. It's like, again, they need to come clean about certain things, okay? They might not be sharing with you what is causing some of this turmoil, okay? It could be something from their past. It could be something that they're still holding on to. I feel like this person really does want to move forward with this Knight of Wands energy. They really do want to move forward with you. They want to take the right actions. But they're also, like, when it comes to what's going on in their physical world and dealing with the things that they need to deal with in order to move forward, that is a slower moving energy. It's like the desire is there, but their actual movement is a little bit on the slower side because there are certain things, about internal blocks they have, secrets they might be carrying. And these don't have to be like terrible secrets, but just things that are, you know, around. Like I'm getting, for some of you, I'm getting like a sense of shame around something. They're either ashamed of or embarrassed of something from their past. There's a ghost land, again, something from the past that they're holding on to, some sort of wound, you know, that they just need to work through. They need to work through. And I feel for others of you, there's two energies also coming up here, okay? So for some of you, you might have two people in your life. And that's the other issue. Like you have to kind of realize which one do you want, okay? So for some of you, you might have two people and you're trying to choose. And the person that you're watching this reading for is aware of this, okay? And they know, and maybe that's what's causing the problem here. And maybe they have realized that they need you to decide what it is that you want, okay? Or they need to decide between two people, you know, what it is that they truly want. So there's a lot of different journeys coming through in this reading. So just take the one that resonates for you. What else have they realized? Yeah. Okay. So this person definitely knows that you guys have a very deep connection here. Okay. Very deep. We have 5D intuitive communication. You are connected at the soul level. So this is definitely soulmate energy. Very deep connection. That's why it's very strong. That's why it's still there. I think they've realized this. They know that they want the right outcome with you. They know that they want to be with you. They're realizing that, but they also know that in order to be with you, they're going to have to make some major changes, right? That fall energy is all about change and transformation. And they need to come back into balance because whatever is happening here with the ghost lands, with the surrender to the journey, release, control, all of that is regaining a balance that has been lost. This kind of takes us back to the beginning of the reading where we were talking about that emotional intensity, right? Like people had to step back because emotions may have gotten really, really high and out of balance. So now this person is realizing that it's time to get back into balance if they want a true change and a true outcome. And I feel like that's what they're realizing, that change needs to happen. Decisions need to be made. Actions need to be taken if they truly want this with you. Okay, so go ahead and think about the question that you have about this connection. What question would you like to ask Spirit? And well, you got two answers. Two flew out. We got take action and opportunity. Wow, look at this opportunity to take action. That's how I see it. Beautiful. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for your urgent questions at home. Everything is at livetarot.com, so make sure you check it out. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and like. It's absolutely free to you, but you have no idea how much it actually supports me in the channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose the Magician. And let's see which of the zodiac signs we have here. We have Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, and Cancer. But don't feel limited to those signs. So we're going to see what has your person realized about you. Also stay with me until the end because we will also be giving you the opportunity to ask Spirit any question you have about this connection, this relationship, and you will get an answer from Spirit. So stay until the end of the reading. What have they realized about you and this connection? Two that have fallen out here, so those two. What have they realized So let's see, the two that fell out face up, we have cleaning house and coming apart. We have surrender to what is, flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Wow, okay. You are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. Wow. Okay, there are some big energies coming through here, and I do feel that there's a lot of emotion that is suppressed that is coming through here. I also feel like that's why, like, I don't know, these just kind of really just, there was a kind of a surge of energy when these two just kind of fell out. Just feel like there's some repressed emotional energy coming from this person towards you. Wandering path, enjoy the journey, okay? Yeah, there's some repressed energy, okay? I feel like this person is realizing, and I feel like they're realizing what you mean to them over a longer period of time, if that makes sense. Okay, I just feel like there's this lag in how this person understands themselves and their own feelings. I feel like it takes this person quite a while to know themselves. You know, it's like, I feel like when it comes to love, this person struggles. Okay, this person struggles with what their actual emotions are. And I feel like they have a hard time being in touch. You know, they have a hard time being in touch with what they're actually feeling. So when they feel something, or when they're starting to feel something very deep for you, it's almost like they need to deny it somehow. Okay, for various reasons. And I feel like for some of you, the reasons are more external, like as in like, you know, like situational, right? And for some of you, I feel like the reasons are more internal, okay? Where it's them being a little disconnected from themselves and a little bit emotionally unavailable, okay? So I feel like this person, they know and they realize that being with them, connecting with them, falling in love with them, wanting a relationship with them has definitely been a wandering path, okay? Like they're not straightforward, okay? This person, you know, group 2, I wouldn't be surprised if you have a level of frustration with this person. They can definitely be very frustrating. Because you always feel like the path to their heart or the path forward with them as a couple is never straightforward. It always wanders. Okay, I get an energy from this person that they can be a bit fickle. They can be, and what I mean by fickle is sometimes like they can change their mind easily. And I think part of that is not that their heart is changing. It's not that their feelings are changing. I feel like what they're comfortable with, what they're comfortable expressing, what they're comfortable saying, what they do want to say, what they don't want to say, what they do want to express, what they don't want to express, that keeps changing. Okay, so like one day they're comfortable, they're very open, you know, all of a sudden you're like, wow, this person is, you know, they are really opening up to me. Like I'm learning new things about this person. I feel like I'm getting closer to them. And then the next day, they're like all closed off again. And you're like, wait a second, why are you cold? So there's definitely a hot, cold, wandering path. Okay, this person has realized this. They know, they feel, and they feel bad that they have frustrated you because you wanted consistency. Who doesn't, right? Everyone wants consistency. It's almost like they've realized that in order to truly be with them, you almost have to enjoy the wandering path. Like you almost have to be okay with it. You have to be the kind of person that is not put off by that wandering path. And I think that that is unfair, but there are certain people who are better able to manage someone who is like very like twisty, turny, and winding in the way they are. And other people are like, you know what, I can't do this, I'm out, right? So I feel like they're realizing that they're definitely like that, and they do feel bad. They know that there are things that they need to clean up vibrationally, clean house. Like they know that there are things that they have, that the way that they act, why they come off kind of quiet and then talkative, you know, hot and then cold, you know, open and vulnerable and then closed off again and distant again. That's something that they need to clean up. Okay, they've realized that you are not going to be one of those people who is that easy to kind of adjust into this kind of winding energy, right? Like you know, they realize that they're going to come apart. That this connection, this relationship, no matter how much you may love each other, no matter how connected you feel at the soul level, this connection can come apart because of their inconsistency. You know, and I feel like at the same time, it's like their intentions are good in their mind, and in their heart, they do very deeply feel that they do care about you. Like they're not trying to hurt you. They're not trying to push you away. They're not trying to make things difficult for you. I don't get the energy that this person is at all like a narcissist or manipulative, or like, you know, trying to, you know, like manipulate you in any way. Or I don't get that energy. I feel like this is how they show up in relationships based on how they were raised, like, you know, where they came from, what role models or examples did they have of relationships growing up. I feel like they are a product of that, and they kind of almost don't know any better. And I don't know if they're even at a place where they want to be any better. So that might be something, group 2, that you have to also acknowledge about this person. I feel like they're very much about like, this is who I am. Like I'm not getting the energy that this person, it has this any kind of like a goal or a vision around saying, well, you know, I don't like being this way. Maybe I should grow. Maybe I should read more. Maybe I should watch self-help videos. You know, maybe I should read self-improvement or self-help books, or maybe I should go to counseling or therapy. I am not getting that this person wants any of that. Okay. I feel like they're very much about, look, this is what it is. This is who I am. I have surrendered to it long time ago. I know this is who I am. So if you want to be with me, you kind of have to be okay with the fact that I do care very much. I'm not trying to hurt you in any way, but I can be somebody who comes close and then pulls away. Comes close and then pulls away. And sometimes I'm really open and sometimes I'm not. And I just almost feel like they're kind of resigned, like this is who I am. And so if you can't accept that, then things are going to come apart. And I also feel like that's also their way of not coming apart. Like that's their defense mechanism. That's how they stay safe. Because I feel like if they were to be overly vulnerable and like what they see as being vulnerable, they're going to come apart too. Like it's just not easy for them. Okay. They have a sense of defensiveness around vulnerability, right? They know that they're going to have to clean up some of that behavior, but I don't feel that it's going to be like some big transformation. I don't think they're looking for a big transformation. I feel like people who do have big transformations, it's because they want to grow, they want to learn how to do things differently. I feel like this person is willing with this cleaning house. It's more like, oh, I'm willing to just, you know, get somewhat better, to be, you know, better at communicating, to like, you know, be a little bit more consistent, but I don't think it's going to be huge. Okay. There's a difference between, yes, I'm willing to do certain things to make myself better, and I'm willing to do something big to transform. So I feel like it's like they realize that, you know, they can only do so much, and that while they recognize the truth that they can do anything they choose to do, I almost feel like they're also realizing about you that you are more like that than they are. Like you have much more of this, you know, you can do anything you choose to do. Like I feel like that might be another reason why maybe your personalities sometimes clash, or sometimes things get really difficult and you guys are not able to see eye to eye, because you, group 2, may have much more of a, you know, you can do anything. You are limitless, right? Don't limit yourself. You can definitely transform. You can be better if you want to be. I am doing the same thing. So they almost feel like you're the one who's really good at that and they're not. You know, it's really interesting. Okay, so let's go deeper here. What else have they realized? What else have they realized about you, group 2? We have the King of Wands. Oh my. Wow, King of Wands. We have the 10 of Cups. Beautiful. We have the 7 of Wands. See, that's where that defensiveness is coming through. And we have the Sun. Okay, so this person, they think very highly of you, okay? They feel that you are much more self-aware than they are, okay? Yeah, they feel, see, run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. I'm so sorry. Wow. Wow. Okay, so for those of you who you may be going through some sort of separation from this person, there's definitely a regret that they didn't realize how deeply... See, this is what I mean. Remember I said this person tends to repress their feelings. So they literally don't have that deep sense of self-awareness that we were talking about before. It's like, it's almost like they don't even realize that they're in love with you because there's a disconnect that they have with themselves. And they see that. They've realized that about themselves. And they also have realized about you that you understand that in them. And you're probably one of the few people who's ever kind of accepted that part of them. It's almost like you see that in them. You acknowledge it in them. It may frustrate you. You don't like it, but you love them so much that you're willing to work with it. And they've realized that about you. They've realized how valuable that is, how beautiful it is that you're one of the few people that are willing to deal with sometimes them being a little bit clueless or disconnected from their own feelings. And that is why you hold a very high place in this person's heart. They think of you in the highest possible way, in the most positive and beautiful way, right? And that is why they are trying very hard to bring down their resistance, 7 of Wands, okay? They can be very defensive. They can be very stubborn. They can be, they can hold on to things that almost don't make sense to you. You're like, why are they holding on to this? It doesn't make any sense, right? Like if you want, and they do, they've realized that 10 of Cups, okay? They feel like you are the person with whom they feel the most happy. Okay, and this person, I think they struggle with happiness. Happiness is not something that comes easy to this person. So I feel like they realize that you are probably the one person that they could be happiest with emotionally, that they can feel the most emotional satisfaction with. Okay, and that's saying a lot because I don't think that this person feels a lot of emotional satisfaction in general in their life. I think they struggle with that. Okay, so and they do resist it with that 7 of Wands. Like they're very defensive around letting their guard down in order to bring that in because they almost don't trust it with this 10 of Cups. It's like they want to believe that it's possible, but they almost don't trust it. And that's why they are always kind of like that fickle, yes and no kind of energy. But what they truly want, what they've truly realized is they want to show up for you in this King of Wands energy. They want to show you their passion for you. They want to be able to show you their love, their passion, their commitment, and they want to take action towards you. They want to be somebody who isn't just sitting there on the sidelines of love, that they can show you that they're capable of more, of more than that they can show you true passion, action, and commitment and dedication. You know, I think that's really important. Yeah, see, so this person definitely tends to need to control the situation, okay? They've realized that that is not a good idea. I think they've realized that part of the way that they seek to control the situations is to control their own emotions, right? To repress their own emotions, not let themselves, you know, express things because they're afraid of where that could lead, right? And again, it's funny, we got the wandering path, now we got the crossroads. So there's a sense of like there's a path and there are choices and decisions that need to be made. And I think they've also realized that you're not going to be around forever. Okay, you're not going to be around forever. They're going to have to make a choice here. They're going to have to commit or they're going to have to move on. Commit as in their love and say, you know what, I'm willing to make a change. And this is interesting how I said this person is not interested in some big transformation, but they are willing to work on things. You know, with this breakthrough and this reinvention, I feel like it's almost like they feel that maybe you want them to transform in a bigger way than what they are willing to transform. Okay, so that's, I think, is a fear for them. They're like, oh, do you want me to change like big time? Because that I don't know if I can do, but I can definitely work on being more consistent, being more loving, being more direct, being more vulnerable and open. I can definitely surrender some of my fears, right? I can definitely surrender, you know, some of the ways in which I've been holding back. See, so I feel like they really do want to do better. I feel like they also, you know, want to show you that it is a goal for them, that it's definitely important to them. It's a goal for them to be more open. They've realized that you need that. And if you don't get that, they've realized that, you know, you'll probably say no to them. And I don't think this person wants to leave you or lose you. So they are definitely trying to show you that, okay, I may not be able to be a completely different transformed person, but I'm definitely willing to work on the changes that I do need to make because I want to love you and I want to love you the way you deserve to be loved. So go ahead and think about what question you have about this connection, and here's your answer. Listen to your intuition. Okay, so beautiful. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for your questions at home. Everything is at livetarot.com, so make sure you check it out. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and like this video. You have no idea how much it supports me and this channel, and it's absolutely free to you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose the page of emotions, as well as Libra, Leo, Virgo, and Sagittarius, although you don't have to feel limited to those signs. Let's take a look at what have they realized about you. Also stay with me until the end of the reading because you'll also get the chance to ask Spirit a question about this connection and you will get an answer. What have they realized about you, group 3? Okay, let's take a look here. We have surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Movement. Faraway places, get ready for new horizons. Okay, so we are definitely getting an energy here of there is a timing or it is time to move forward. Okay, so I feel like one of the things that is really on your person's mind, what they are realizing, is that there have been things in this connection that have definitely slowed things down. Okay, and they're realizing that there's been a lot of pain that you have felt around that. I feel like they realize very deeply that you want something real, group 3. You want something real. You don't want something casual. You are very serious about this person. And I feel like maybe initially this person came to the table with you, maybe not being as serious as you would want them to be. Okay, and I think that they definitely were someone who was playing things a bit casual in the beginning. And I feel like they were doing that a little bit as a defense mechanism as well. I feel like this person has definitely had a lot of experience in the past. They've been in other relationships. They've had experience with other people. And I feel like it's those experiences that have led them to now be somebody who, shows up a little bit more on the lighter side. Like they don't expect much, when they first meet you, when they first are attracted to you or connect with you. They don't put a lot in it, as in like I don't mean that they don't put effort, but as in like they don't put a lot of their emotional investment in it, because they feel like things can fall apart at any time, right? Like, let me not get too invested. Let me just kind of, observe, keep my distance, see how it goes day to day. So they can, they may have showed up very kind of casually, very much like, let's see how this goes. Let's see where this goes. This person may be somebody who, is on the move a lot. Okay, so they may on the outside also, appear to be somebody who's constantly either traveling around or very busy in their work. They have a lot of big goals. They're always on the move. They're always doing something, but that's also a defense mechanism. And I think this person has realized now about you, group 3, that you have seen through a lot of the walls and the defense mechanisms that they put up, and that other people before you were kind of fooled by those things. They didn't, that like they not that this person was trying to lie to them. I'm sure they are very busy. I'm sure they are very big about focusing on their work or keeping themselves busy. For some of you, this might be a long distance. We're getting far away places. For some of you, there might be a long distance relationship involved here. And that also keeps them a little bit disconnected, right? Because they are further away. But I feel like this person, whatever are the kind of usual, I don't want to say usual games they play, but kind of like the usual things that they put up as like a wall or a block, because they don't want to get hurt and they want to like slow things down. They don't want to rush into anything. They want to slowly kind of one step at a time move forward, not that fast, right? So all of the things that they're used to kind of doing, they realize that you see through those things. Like, you're not going to fall for that the way other people have. And so I think they've realized that the time has come. Like, they may have been very slow. They may have been, taking their time. They're like, not trying not to completely invest or demonstrate love. But I feel like now they've realized that it's now or never. They're going to have to show you what they're made of. Like, they're going to have to show you real love, real care, real investment, or else they're going to lose you. Because if there's no movement now at this time, you're not the kind of person who's going to stick around waiting. Okay. I feel like they've realized that you are very self-confident. You know who you are. You know what you want. Somehow you've fallen for them, even though they feel like they are not quite at your level. They're not at, good enough. I feel like in their deepest heart, in their heart of hearts, they do feel like, wait a second, how did you ever choose me? Like, I'm not like where you are. Like, you are so much more further ahead in life than I am. So there's a bit of this ego trying to make up for that too. There's a bit of this bravado, like, okay, no, I'm not less than you. I'm busy. I have goals. I have things going on. I'm always on the move. Like, it's almost like a little bit of an ego mechanism that's coming through there as well. And so I feel like they're realizing that a lot of the BS that they're putting forward is stuff that you're seeing through. like you've already seen through, and that it's not going to last long. Like, you know, like you're not going to just keep, you know, ignoring it or giving them a chance to kind of come forward and be who they really are and really show you who they really are. So I feel like they've realized that your BS radar is very strong. And so if they really want to be with you, if they really want this to be something, they're going to have to start showing up at a different level. Okay. They're going to have to demonstrate their love, their investment, their caring for you in a completely different way than what they're used to with other people or what they've done in the past. So what else? What else have they realized about group? Three. What else have they realized? We have the Two of Swords, not surprising. Five of Cups. Knight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. This all makes a lot of sense. Let's see. Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. Have my kids. I want to have a family with you. I know you'd be an amazing parent, and I dream of the day I can experience raising a family together. Wow, okay. So you see how this is becoming even more clear in terms of them realizing that they need to make a real decision here. Okay, Two of Swords, that they have not, maybe they have not shown up fully here for you. Okay, they have not shown up fully the way that they should, in a completely open and loving way. I feel like this person hides a lot of the love that they feel inside for you. I feel like they have a very hard time allowing themselves to express that love and allowing themselves to even feel that love. Like I said, this person, for whatever reason, whatever their past reasons are, like whatever's happened to them to keep them stuck in this place of like, I like to be around people, I like the idea of love, I like the idea of being in love, I like the attention of love from you, but yet I don't make a final decision. I don't make the decision to show up fully as I am and to take action. And I feel like they've realized that this is not going to work anymore, that if they don't do something to step up, they're going to lose you. Five of Cups, and they're going to deeply regret it. It's going to bring a lot of sadness and a lot of loss, sorrow into their life. Okay. And if you've already stepped away from this person, because we are getting the being away from you hurts like hell. Okay. So if you've already stepped away from this person, just know that they are incredibly sad, whether they say anything or not. They are incredibly sad, and they're going through a grieving process, okay? And through that grieving process, they are realizing that you really need for them to step up. Knight of Wands. You really need for them to show you their love for you, their passion for you, their desire for you, their longing, like everything that they're truly feeling, and them taking action towards that, they realize that they have to show that to you or else lose you forever, or else never get this Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like they really want this new beginning with you. And they want something very real and concrete. And it's interesting that that came along with have my kids. So if, you know, that's a special message for those of you who are in that phase of life where, you know, you would very much like to start a family with this person. I feel like that's very much in this Ace of Pentacles energy as well, because it's a very earthy, very grounded. I want to build a home, a family. I want a real life with you. And the only way to have that is to finally be very, very, honest about the emotions that they've been having, that they just have not been able to open up about those emotions, right? What else are they realizing or have realized about group 3? We have pause, inaction, calmness, and step back, wait for the sign. So see, right now there is that, you know, with that divine timing, there is a paused energy right now. So you guys may be kind of taking a break. There's some silence. You guys may have stepped back from each other right now because people are trying to figure out, what do they want to do? What do they truly want? Where is this going? And I feel like there's also this sense of like having the realization that, Two of Swords, a really big decision needs to be made. Okay. And this is a decision that has been a long time coming with this divine timing. Okay. This decision has been kind of hanging in the balance for a while. And a lot of it has to do with this person not being able to demonstrate their actual and true love for you. For whatever that reason is, why have they not been able to openly show you that love? Why have they not been able to openly move towards you with this movement energy, right? So I feel like that's where this is. Here's a special message from the divine masculine to the feminine energy. I feel like this person, if you're watching for a masculine, I feel like this person really does see you as their divine counterpart. That is very clear. That's not even something that is a question at this point. I feel like they've realized that you are their divine counterpart. You are the person they wish to be with, even though there is a pause right now. It's like the pause before, what action do I need to take? And I want to get out of this winter's energy. I feel like they've realized that being frozen out by you, or like being, this is very kind of like a 5 of Pentacles energy right here. They feel very left out. Okay. They feel very, very left out of your love, your attention, all the things that they used to get, like all of that beautiful kind of energy, that loving energy, that caring, all of that that they are used to feeling from you. I feel like they feel very left out of that. And they're realizing how much they miss you and how much they want that love back, you know, into their life. And they want to heal with you. Okay, so I feel like this person is ready to come forward to talk about their true feelings, to demonstrate their true love for you, and to come into a place where maybe the two of you can absolutely work on healing whatever this is together. Okay, so go ahead and ask the question that you had about this connection. And let's see what Spirit's answer is. Wow. Oh, look at this. Okay. So I feel like there is something for you here, group 3. Okay. So if you have felt stuck in this connection, or if you have felt that this connection has been stuck for quite a while, like there just hasn't been any movement in this, and you've been frustrated, you've been heartbroken, you felt emotionally exhausted, I feel like Spirit is saying that you are finally going to see movement in this connection. Okay, you are finally going to see something change. Even if it has been stuck or stagnant for quite a while, something is going to start moving, because I feel like this pause has kind of been there, right? The pause has been kind of lingering in its energy. And now that we're getting the divine timing and the perfect timing, I just feel like there's an energy that is getting stronger here around timing, okay? Around the timing of this connection coming into fruition, okay? So I just love that. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for your urgent questions at home. Everything is at livetarot.com, so make sure you check it out. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe and hit that like button. You have no idea how much it actually helps me and the channel, and it's absolutely free to you. Thank you so much for doing that and for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one.